Right way, but I have the biggest tip I could give any indie developer who is publishing their game on Steam. Uh, I appreciate this comment, and I think this is good, done in good faith. So take this the right way, or we can start a fight. Ignore this comment. The minute you announce your game on Steam, you're going to get a bunch of people come on and like, is this going to come out for Linux? Is this going to come out for Linux? They are your audience. You will sell to two of them. You just don't have to do anything. Here's two good things. One, you're going to support Linux anyways, because if they really want it, they can just go down the same path that the Steam Deck uses, and you get that for free. There's a whole bunch of bugs they had to fix that were super particular and super weird that no indie developer could ever spend their time on to port to the platform of Linux because there's no players there. There aren't. Um, the Linux players are the classic, very loud, overrepresented for the actual base of players you're going to have. This is for any game. You'll see some Mac people occasionally as well. If you're a small indie dev, you will never see the return on that investment. Now, we worked and made sure like Steam Deck works really well, and we made sure that that path that you could just use to play your Linux games and play our game on Linux works great, right? We had a fix bug specifically for that, but we're like we will work to that platform. We will not do bespoke Linux distribution of it or support because you'll just never get it back. And I appreciate this. I appreciate people who have their thing and they're being respectful about promoting it. But man, I see so many indie devs get caught up in this because you have no posts in your forum and you just launched and all of a sudden all your posts are like, do this. And you're like, oh my God, I better do that. I'm going to go under. Don't. We could form a support group. And the support group isn't to Linux. In fact, it's the opposite. It's like, hey, you are going to get support, but it's going to come in this fashion where we aren't doing the work for that support because we will never be able to give you that support that is fulfilling for you. So, and that's it. Like right now on the Anacrusis, it works great with Linux. We have Linux players. One of our regular players that joins us in some of the streams that I do. We work great on Steam Deck, but we're not going to do bespoke work for that as a whole for Linux, right? Does that make sense? Again, I appreciate the comment. You're being nice. You're being respectful. I'm just picking a fight with you on a Friday because I'm in that mood. I'm in a little bit of a wound up mood for a Friday, kind of before the holidays. Next week's weird. We'll figure that out. Got business meetings next week.